Hi all. We'll start Python related sessions as part of the data engineering. So, as part of the data engineering, Python also very important uh, compared with the SQL. So, whatever the things are required as part of the data engineering, all the topics we are going to cover in this series. Then let's start with like Python introduction and how to install Python and what kind of IDs we can use to practice. We'll check online editions also to practice if you don't want to install in your local. Yeah, we'll start with Python introduction. So Python is like so all data engineers we go with Python means so for database developers who know SQL, okay. So we don't want like Java or .NET kind of languages which are very difficult to understand and write the code also. So Python is very easy to understand. Okay, if someone written already Python, we can easily can understand, and if you want to write also, and write it very easily, very easily. And very easy means like the moment you see, you can understand. It's not like that. So the code we are writing is very minimal, and we are going to achieve whatever we want. Ideally, practice is important. Not only this thing, any language you are learning, practice is must. But compare with other languages, this is better. Easily we can learn it. Okay. If you know SQL, learning Python is very easy. So Python is like interpreted language. Python is interpreted language. Mean like code executes line by line by line. It's like open source. Python is open source. So it's like free, like open source. We can use, okay, for our requirement. We can write Python code. We can write like Python code procedural way or functional, or we can use object oriented programming also. So mostly we'll use like procedural way as part of our data engineering. Okay, we'll write the script in such a way, okay, which will execute. We don't go for oops concept. Okay, most will write and also will write some functions also. All of those things we'll discuss. Okay, so where and all. So these are the basic. So we don't want to discuss more about these things. Okay, so I'm directing. So where and all we are going to use. Okay, those things we'll discuss. Okay, how to write. Anyway, we are going to learn as part of this course. Okay, where and all we are going to use this Python. Okay, those things we'll discuss more. That is important as part of our data engineering. Okay, so like as we aware that all the data engineers mostly will use Python. data engineers will use Python. Not only data engineers, okay? Suppose some web developers also will use web developer, okay, to create the applications, okay? They will use, okay, for machine learning, uh, okay, ML in artificial intelligence, okay? There also we use Python as part of data engineers, right? So suppose they want to write PySpark and Snowpark, okay? So Python is required. Python is required. If you want to like automate any like jobs, okay, we can write Python script, okay? Python scripting, we can write it. So our data engineers, right? So we can easily write, we can easily write script, we can write and develop scripts using like already available libraries. Like we have so many, Python is already provided libraries, okay, like pandas, numpy, get, request. We have so many, okay. Using these already available libraries, we can write our script very easily with minimal code, okay. Again, I'm telling easy means the moment you see you are going to get. No, you have to practice to understand, okay. Easily we can using this Python, right? We can write like scripts, okay, like getting the data. Suppose like we can read files, okay, and modify those files and save again files with the modified data. So this process, right, we can do it very easily. So suppose in like clients will give the files, okay, they will place in some location, okay, like S3 location, S3 location, they can place the files. What we write, we can write our scripts, okay, Python scripts, we can write it, okay, we can load into the, so again, if again generate, we can generate the file with the modified data, we can again load into same S3, or else what we can do, once Python script modified all the data from the S, S3 files, okay, then modified data we can keep in some database also, okay, database also. So here you can say assume data warehouse, so we are keeping assume data warehouses, okay, like Snowflake. So Python script take the data from the files which are available in the S3. We can directly we can store in the Snowflake, or else we can do some modification. Modified data we can keep it. So output we can keep in file, or we can store in the Snowflake. So it's very easy. Okay. So as part of the data engineers. Okay, we will use in these areas. Okay, so we'll discuss practically where and all we are writing these Python scripts. Okay, once we complete the basics, okay, we will start all these whatever the topics we discussed, right? Everything we'll implement. Um, how we can practice Python? Let's see. So before that, we have already SQL. We have already SQL, but for the data engineers is required. Why required this Python? Okay. So SQL, like if you see here, if I use like Snowflake, okay. So whatever the syntax is with respect to that one, I can use. And SQL has some limitations to handle. So semi-structured, semi-structured data, like JSON, okay, XML, sensor data. Okay, we have to process this semi-structured data. Okay, now Snowflake somewhat it is support. Snowflake is supporting, but before that, like Arkle, okay, some other databases, it won't. It was not supporting. Okay, so to handle that one, right, we need to use Python, and Python we can run. It's not like a platform uh, dependent. Okay, Python works on different platform. Python works on different platforms like Windows, okay, Mac, Linux, any operating system you can take. It will, okay, the same program will work. Okay, so like more complex, okay, more complex processes. Okay, we can use Python. So not only this thing, okay, we have so many things which we can do for Python. So once we implement all the things, okay, you'll come to know. So basically, whatever the skill, okay, will take, okay, like we need to implement more complex logic if you want to use SQL. The same thing we can implement using the Python in a very easy way. Okay, and mostly, okay, so Python, what we will do in random, as I told, right, mostly we'll connect with the database. We'll connect with database like Snowflake. Then we'll take the data. We'll modify whatever the data based on the requirement. Again, we may generate some file after modification. Okay, we may generate file or again store into the Snowflake. Okay, so so it's not like only for this we can use SQL. Only for this scenario we can use Python. So once we get the requirement, we'll come to know. Okay, based on the experience. Okay, so which SQL directly using the SQL. is better way or Python is a better way. So gradually you will come to know. Okay. Now we'll start Python. Okay. Once you complete the Python, then you can compare. Once you know the SQL and Python, then you can take a decision which one we can use. Okay. Yeah. Then we'll see how to practice. Okay. This Python. So first we'll check installation part. Okay. So installation is very easy. So let me check. Okay. So go, go directly this python.org. Okay. Download that one. So latest. Okay. So latest now we are going to discuss only Python. Okay. Then not a problem. You can go directly uh, whatever the latest version available, you can download it. Okay. Once you download, just click on that one. Okay. Just very simple. Okay. Click on that software and it will guide you next. Okay. Only thing is uh, path you have to tick it. Okay. One window will get path. Okay. There you have to tick it and complete your installation. Okay. Very easy. It won't take more than 1 minute. Okay. And so once you uh, install that one, then directly come command line and type here. Once installation is complete, okay, then just come here Python. See whatever the latest version you install it, it will come. Okay, so it's very easy, not required to show you also. So already I have uh, Python in my system. Okay, so download and install it. Okay, so once you completed, go to command prompt, just to type Python. So see here we are getting Python terminal to practice. Okay, here we can write it simple. I'm just printing the first like data engineering. Okay, no, I'm just we'll start one by one. Okay, this is one way practicing Python in command line. So you don't want to practice in command line, then you want to use any editor. Yeah, you can use this Visual Studio Code editor. This one also simple. Okay, I will give these links in description. Okay, go. So you can select respect to your OS. Okay, so for Windows installation, select that one and see it will download automatically. Okay, this one also simple. .exe one. Once you click on that software, it will ask you. Okay, just install. Just click on next. That's it. Okay. Uh, Nothing to explain that installation thing. Okay. Yeah. So once you done, okay, you already installed Python. So Python. Okay. This is IDE there. Okay. Then once you have this IDE, Visual Studio Code, right? Then go here. Okay. Here, open it. Visual Studio Code. It will come. Okay. Then what you have to do? Open it. That Visual Studio Code. Okay. Here, in your case, okay, no folders will be available here. Okay, then what we have to do, go to file, open a folder, Go to desktop, go to desktop, create one folder, practice Python. Just I'm creating one folder. Okay, practice Python. Okay, once you create, okay, just select that folder and down the line it select folder. It will come. Yeah. Now a folder created. Okay. To practice what you have to do, this is IDE. It's not like a command line. It's not like a command line, right? So this software already available in our system. Our Python is already available. Okay. So what we are going to do is instead of using this command line, we are using IDE. Okay. Then after installation completes, right, Visual Studio Code, we have just created one folder, okay, in desktop. The same folder we selected, okay. If you go and check, you go and check here, see, this folder is there, okay. You can create in here also this folder while opening Visual Studio Code. You can select it, or else directly you can come here into file. You can create folder, okay. Either way is fine, okay. Now my folder is there. Then what I am doing, there is a plus symbol, right? New file. I'm just selecting new file. I'm just giving like Python intro. So extension always give dot py. Extension give always dot py. I'm just selecting, okay. Now my file is created. Now same command whatever I use, right? Print, okay. Data engineering, the text I'm printing, print data engineering. So I'm just executing. Top right there is a run Python file. Okay. Now see this script is executed. I'm able to see data engineering. Okay. This is another way. Okay. Now another one more way is in command line only in different way. Okay. Then I don't want to open. I don't want to go into the terminal. I don't want to execute. Okay. From the outside only I want to execute. Okay. Now I'm just exiting, exit, okay, parenthesis, okay. Now I came to out of the Python terminal. So how we can recognize there is the symbols, right? So we can come to know we are in Python terminal. Okay. Now we are not in Python terminal. We came in into normal command line. Okay. Now go to, we already created one file, right? Using this one in Visual Studio Code. Okay. This file is already created in this folder. Okay. Then instead of executing this, okay, directly running this, see, run file Python. So command line also, this file I can execute it using the command line. Okay. How I can do? Though, just give dir, means directories whatever available there. Okay. Where my file is created in the desktop, right? CD. Okay. So it's not coming. So what I will do, I will take that path. practice, right? I'm taking this path. Okay. First, I'm going to that path. So in this path, I'm just checking dir. See, this my file is available. Python underscore into that file available. Okay. The same path available. Wherever where I created this file, right? Practice Python. In this folder, this file is available, right? So from the command line also, I went to the same folder and I'm executing this file. Okay. Only thing is from the command line, I'm executing this file. Here, directly in the editor, this file is open directly on the right. I'm just running this one. See, again I executed this. So from the command line, how I can execute? Just type Python and file name python. So once you enter few letters, okay, just give tab, it will come automatically that file name. See, so directly I came to this folder, okay. Then using the Python command, I'm running this Python script, okay. Now see executed. So this is up to you how you want to practice. Directly go again. I'm going to now see outside the terminal. I didn't go into the Python terminal. From the outside only using this Python command, okay, I'm running the Python script like Python space that file name, whatever the Python. Okay. Again, you want to go run whatever the command inside the file, whatever the command, right? This one you want to execute in the command line, then directly go inside and execute. Again, I'm going inside. Just enter Python, then it will open terminal. Again, you can execute it. Not this one, whatever the print. File. Okay, this way you can practice it. Okay, always better whatever the code, right, keep in one file and execute like this. Okay, in real time we will going to do this one only always. Okay, this is command line. So follow one. Okay, so my suggestion is always use Visual Studio Code. Okay, create the folder and whatever the script you are practicing, keep in files and execute one by one. Okay, this is one. No, we don't want to practice entire thing in locally. Then what we have? Online options we have. Databricks. So Databricks is a community itself will give same like whatever you practice with it, you can practice here also. Okay. Then let me connect one time. We need one cluster. Create source. Attach it. So if you are using community edition, you don't want to install Python, you don't want that Visual Studio Code also. Okay, that idea. So directly online, if you go type uh, Databricks community edition, then it will ask like email. Okay, then click on community edition creation. Okay, then you will get one like code to your mail ID. Just give it, you can log it, you can practice here. Okay. Let me wait 1 minute to start this cluster. Okay. So this is like virtually we are running. So behind the system, okay, we need one cluster, okay, to execute whatever the commands we are executing here. And meanwhile, let it start. Meanwhile, we'll go another way. Who know already Snowflake? Okay, login into the Snowflake. In the left hand side, there is the project side. Here we have like notebooks. Go here. Here also you can practice the same Python. Okay, then click on plus symbol notebook. Okay, then give whatever the name you want. Choose database. It will ask. Okay, like I'm giving source DB. Yeah, you can give HR. Just it is asking DB and schema. Just create it. Okay, so this is people who know already Snowflake. Okay, then you can go, you can practice here also. Okay, so separately I will discuss, okay, regarding these notebooks in Snowflake, how we can practice it. Okay, so